Listen, I like COD Cold War. It's a great game. Is it perfect? No. But today in this video, I'm going to cover the 10 biggest fixes Call of Duty Cold War needs. Let's get into the video. Welcome back to COD Filmy. Number 10, character animations. Considering this is one of the first games being made available for the 9th console generation, the most fitting word to describe some of the character animations in Cold War is lazy. In general, the animations are stiff and unrealistic. Some of the animations are downright laughable. A perfect example of this is the animation of characters as they are climbing a ladder. There are better ladder climbing animations on some ColecoVision games. The developers could also have done a better job syncing a character's lip movements with the words they are speaking. This seriously needs to be addressed by Treyarch and Activision.
Neutralized.
Number 9, flashbang grenades. Remember how previous Call of Duty games handled the effects of flashbang grenades? There was a loud flash and the player's character would be blinded and deafened for the next 5 seconds. However, the player could still move and around and fire their weapons. Well, all that has changed in Cold War. Now when hit by a flashbang grenade, players are rendered immobile and unable to fire their weapons. Why, Treyarch? Why was this change made? The fix here is easy enough. Change flashbangs back to how they worked in Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
If you get hit. And neither of these effects apply to the flashbang grenade. With a flashbang, you might not be able to see, but you could still run away, or you can still try.
Number 8, problems logging onto the servers. A lot of players are having trouble logging onto the game's servers. A lot. The forums are overflowing with players detailing how they continue getting error messages when attempting to play a multiplayer match. Not just one message either, as there are many different types players are receiving. These are the kind of problems that a AAA game should not have after leaving its beta phase. The good news is that this kind of problem is probably an easy fix and will be patched in a hopefully forthcoming update. Number 7, cheating. Another huge complaint is the amount of cheating going on during multiplayer matches. Almost all the cheating is being done by the players of the PC version. This has understandably upset many of the users of the console versions where cheating is much harder to accomplish. Cold War was out for less than 24 hours when videos of cheating began popping up online. There is plenty of gameplay footage showing players scoring a hit with every pull of the trigger. This is the kind of problem where even if it's fixed, some players will find a workaround. If you're playing on a console, just turn off the cross-platform play for now. Number 6, weapon balancing. The weapons in Call of Duty Cold War need to be rebalanced. There's a reason why almost everybody uses an MP5 in multiplayer matches. It's better than the other options. The damage of RPGs has been nerfed when compared to previous Call of Duty games, to the point of being laughably underpowered. The ADS speed of sniper rifles has been increased versus previous editions, while their damage seems to have been increased to the point of always killing with one shot. Sidearms are also extremely overpowered in Call of Duty Cold War. The weapon balancing was so well done in Warzone, how can it be this bad in Cold War?
In the game for a couple weeks to play other things, coming back.
Number 5, lighting. In some multiplayer games, player characters have a very slight illumination to them. This makes them stand out a bit from the environment and makes it harder for campers to hide in the dark corner throughout the entire match. In Cold War, there is a problem with losing an enemy in low light situations, even if they're moving around. Often, the only indication an opponent is there is the muzzle flash as they kill you. This is only a minor annoyance compared to the other problems detailed on this list, but it's also something that would be incredibly easy to fix.
I've then added a sharpen filter, which adds 60% sharpness and ignores film grain.
Number 4, text filters for player names. Many of the worst 4-letter expletives are denied to players when choosing an online name. The game doesn't even allow ads to be used as part of a player's online name. As proactive as this filter is, it still needs to be expanded upon to include words that should have already been excluded. These are extremely offensive player names popping up. They won't be listed here, but they are the kind of handles that many users will find insulting. If this problem isn't fixed, Activision might find the online activity of Cold War multiplayer matches dwindle.
The microphone activation mode is push to talk for me. I have it on V. Microphone volume is on 1. Mute game when...
Number 3, the character's movements. This is different than the character's animations mentioned previously, as this point is about how player characters move around the battlefield. They move way too fast in Cold War. In fact, they are almost comically too fast. They look more like they're skimming across a slick surface and running. The sliding mechanic in Cold War is also broken. Players can slide through intersecting paths faster than an opponent can track them with their weapon. The sliding also looks ridiculous. Players have also discovered an exploit that allows slides to be chained. The slide canceling is very close to being game breaking.
Neutralized.
Number 2, match balancing and spawning. Nothing spoils a multiplayer match more than being pitted against a team that is composed of players that are a much higher level. It's like trying to fight the wind. According to a lot of Cold War players, unbalanced teams matching is becoming a problem. This is also a self-reinforcing problem too. Playing against vastly superior opponents reduces the opportunity to gain experience while allowing the more experienced team to rack up a lot of quick and easy kills. The spawning locations need to fiddle with fixing too. The game has a bad habit of spawning a player right in the middle of a group of opponents.
It's a lot easier to position yourself, but the second they flip, all of a sudden you're like, okay, where are they coming from?
Number 1, the sound effects. The sound effects of the guns in the Cold War have been getting a lot of criticism for sounding too much alike and being too compressed. The only difference in the sounds of the guns is the speed in which they fire. This hardly helps immerse players in the game. The sounds are definitely a downgrade from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Activision needs to simply switch the sound files to the ones used in the previous Call of Duty games, specifically Modern Warfare from 2019.
Now at the top of the screen I show the audio mix that I've selected as well as my estimate.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.